Hey, this is Alexis Fowler from Fowler Designs, and today I'll be showing you how I usually create logos. And with that, I'll be creating this logo on Adobe Illustrator. Now, the logo that I'm talking about is this logo that you see here. It's a very modern but creative and effective logo all at the same time. Now, I had no specific intent of creating this logo. I didn't have no vision of what it would look like at the end. I usually go with the flow, but towards clients, I usually have a specific goal. But this time I had, this was personal work. So what I did was just create a regular wide letter size document. And I took the shape tool, made 3 different circles with different colors, and I'm basically just messing around with the shape tool and really changing the colors of the circles and trying to figure out what am I going to create out of 3 circles. Now I chose to make the circles smaller and larger just to have some type of variety out of 3 out of the 3 circles, and then it came up to me that for it to be green, yellow, and white, that's a beautiful combination, and that would be a beautiful icon to use for a logo. So you just want to make sure that the objects of the circles are perfectly aligned where there's no error, because we're going to basically use the Pathfinder to make these circles into unique shapes, and those are the swoops that you see that the circles are creating when they're together. So I took the direct select tool and basically deleted the white circle and the extra anchors. You really don't need the white circle, because if it's printed on white paper, you won't know that was a anchor or a vector art on the paper, so you're not going to know it, so it's not needed at all. And I basically decided to rotate the whole entire icon into a 45-degree angle. I think it looks unique that way, and I like it that way. Now I just moved the icon onto the left. I changed the colors because I was just thinking about an orb. For some reason, it just reminded me of an orb in space. So why not, make the name related to that icon? So for the name of the business, I'm basically going to name it Orb Moon. I pretty much was definite for that name, but that word orb just stood out of the 2 names, and later on I decided to just make it into orb. I just think that looks better. It seems like a better name for a business, and the moon is not needed at all. So right now I'm just playing with the name. Later on I'm just going to delete that moon. So we're going to make it larger. I decided to make it larger because it has to be a good proportion for the icon. And for the tagline, this is not really a tagline. This is part of the business name, which is communications. This could be a company that works with satellites that basically transfer information from the satellites onto Earth, I guess. And what is tricky about having two lines of words is making sure that both widths of the words are the same. So you're just going to be playing with your tracking and making sure that it's the same width. And I use guides. You must use guides. I highly recommend that all people should use guides to make sure that everything is aligned correctly and that the words are the same width as all the words, really. And if it's not 100% accurate that the words are perfectly aligned, what you can do is turn that word of communications or the tagline of any other logo into a vector. And usually you just go on edit, expand, I believe, and you just stretch the widths of the communications or the tagline onto the same width as the title of the logo. Now pretty much this is almost the final product. Right here I'm just making sure that everything is perfectly aligned. And everything seems right now, and I love the way the look is, and I hope that you love it also, because I enjoyed making nothing out of something.